If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL.Exchange. They support all platforms, and offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
I think the desk hit on it perfectly. Snowy shooting around 40% from the field. He is going to be an X factor.
Certainly a nice early push from Gladiators here. Down to Calm, and actually that's going to work out perfectly. I think he gave Max U a little boost up over the last man. Definitely threw the Pirates for a loop.
I love the confidence off the ceiling, using it as a third man. And great reset over Snowy. Last defender beat. And we'll follow into the POV of Darth as he circles back out for rotation. We'll grab boost, and with that, the counterattack begins. Gladiators pressing right back up. Great fake around, and a good angle from Max U to make it 2-0.
Have to come back and look at this. I think they probably could have got this clear skill steal. Not able to reach it, but yeah, I think Darth maybe got a little missed
for Gladiators. They continue to win some of these 50s at the midfield line, which has killed more and more time off the clock here in game 1. For Gladiators, they are back-to-back spring regional champions, and Snowy, who has one of the best shooting percentages on the field, finally finds Pirates a goal.
Gonna cut the lead in half. Max U definitely caught, stuck here on the goal line. Com actually gave that a pretty good look, blocked off a lot of time to find an equalizer.
Top 16 in London for the Gladiators. On the other side for Pirates, first in spring regional #1, and the runner-ups ever. And Max U making him punish off the kickoff.
Get it right back. Couldn't save the last one, so he'll make this one unsavable for Pirates. Up early too. Snowy trying to figure out where that shot's going. Elected to commit to that top left. Couldn't steal a boost in the corner there. Probably wasn't up. Pirates having to go back and spend a little more time trying to break through.
I mean, his lone pinch just pulled 2 defenders out anyway, and a great touch through the corner. His skill steal will absolutely do that one away.
I think, yeah, it's Commutator. He gets stuck on the near post here. Only has 7 boosts. Can't really go up and fight for it. Victim of circumstance.
We'll call it a backflip as Darth tries to play it around the bend. And then both teams vying for a possession at midfield, but another great corner and a great shot as well. It's now a tie ball game. The midfield pressure for Pirates does not let up.
Massive shot from Snowy. Great throw off the wall as well from Skill Steal, taking it away from everybody on LCT. You got to come up with a save here. But overtime, Gladiators also close to securing game 1. Max U trying to close it out early. The flip reset going to push it. What? No! Not like this! An iota of power in LCT!
Finds a miracle goal here in game 1.
Oh, Snowy thinking LCT wasn't going to be able to...
LCT trying to put it away. Defense standing strong for Pirates. Putting a hand up, getting up to meet the challenge. Darth keeping it on the ground. There's a bump out, and that bump opens up the net.
Absolute money for Darth. Top shelf, as we like to say. Great catch here on the side and timing it well. Com again getting pressure.
Rushing downfield for Gladiators. We're looking for them to at least hold on a little bit longer.
All the product of that boost control out of the midfield line from Pirates right now is Max U's trying to figure this one out. Unfortunately, Darth is able to squeeze one around the backside of the defense. And Pirates going to go up 2 here. This is an awkward ball to try and handle. I mean, that's a good line for Max U. He just thought that the shot was going to go straight.
Not just, you know, the shot percentage, but looking at
the pressure.
Sustained drives down the field for sure.
Yeah, the pressure from Pirates in the midfield definitely excellent here in this. Oh, and another shot to the back post. That's been the absolute moneymaker for him here in game 2. I believe that's 3 behind the defense of Gladiators, and Snowy and Skill Steal just figuring out where to put that one. LCT
find something. They want to keep this game going. Max U trying everything he can to extend it around the circle, but it just won't be there through the corner. Pressure from LCT off the ceiling. Oh, what a way to get your first goal.
LCT gonna keep him back into this one. Huge read on the challenge. Great recovery on the ceiling, and to make matters even better,
Commutator burning a lot. He'll get to the corner, alive, great pass, quickly cut down. Pirates reading that exchange.
Yeah, LCT definitely,
no.
Now the idea was to pinch it across the net to bring it back to the opposite corner here. Little misexecution from Com. It's not a bad idea, but it was in such an awkward, just a much better looking game from Pirates in general. The control out of the midfield throughout the course of this game was just phenomenal. I mean, it was tough for them to get anything, and they will score 1 at 0 seconds. LCT will collect. But unfortunately, it was just too little too late. Had a couple of good looks, but triple commit there from Pirates on the goal line. Yeah, you should probably get scored on.
Traded possessions back and forth. Seen a bit of fanfare in the start of both these games. But as of now, a tie series and a quick goal.
You see it coming. Com just rips this one towards the open backboard, and that's a tough one to handle for Darth and Snowy. No one can even really get a hand on it. Max Yu trying to pick his place.
Field pass. Seen a couple of those as the series has progressed. Skill Steal trying to slow it, and Snowy will find one at Darth at midfield. Great shot, it's right behind the defender, and it's a tie ball game.
Max Yu, a lot to ask here. I mean, this is a great win here in the midfield from Snowy, just beating out Com to the ball, and Darth, that's a tough one to read, because it looks like he's going to be going...
This is the closest this series has been early on in the game. Tied up 1-1, both teams getting their opportunities. Another infield pass, is that just going to skate through? I mean, it might.
This one's tough. Pirates, I think, you got to see what happens. Kama, he's trying to steal boost in the corner, and unfortunately, it's not there. So when that boost isn't there, he's trying to take the most direct path.
Commentator was looking for the bump in the net. I think he might have found it, but it just didn't convert to anything. Possession still here. Oh my, it's a rebound in front of the box. It should be good. It will be, as Snowy makes it a 2-goal lead.
This is a really nice play from Skill Steal. He knows it's the 1-on-2, and he knows LCT is going to have to make a play on the ball. So he's literally just got this ball on a very... They probably concede a 4th goal there. So to keep that one out by driving around the net, making the clear out to the side, definitely keeps Gladiators in this one, especially if it finds the net. Commentator's going to score one. They get him right back into the mix.
It was Skill Steal who sets it up. Patient as ever from Commutator. And he had to go far right post. Now what do you do if you're Pirates? Maybe the physicality is the one thing. That demo. Numbers advantage and a goal.
Max Yu tried his best. He knew he was about to be under a lot of pressure here in the goal with that demo from Skill Steal. But the touch off the backboard from Darth, that is how it goes from a they may make offense. They have the luxury when they're in those situations to be a little more conservative with their approach on defense, as that is again the bump on Max Yu on the goal. How do you find a way through it? Pirates, it's the old adage, off the wall, get the bump, score the goal.
Looking to push the pace of play as Gladiators will try to get back to midfield. They'll do so.
Oh,
Max Yu can't win the 50, and that one is way downfield.
This is just unlucky. I mean, Max Yu, he tries to come down here and wants to grab the boost. He ends up missing it, and so he kind of has to make this awkward adjustment on the ball, leads to a very weak shot from Pirates. Even if it didn't result in a goal, the fact that they were willing to let that ball come down, force the dribble because you've only got 20 boost and you know you can't score it, but they catch Commutator. I think he was headed out to challenge this ball in the corner, and then it just kicked straight into the middle for him. So I think he was trying to support LCT, and that's just unlucky again. About it when they were starting to pressure that Gladiators net, but communication they have between each other seems to be thriving when they get on offense. Huge shot from LCT. Oh, mama, what a throw into the middle.
Woo! Don't see that every day. The pass, the redirect, my goodness.
Oh, and Max Yu's up early too. He's like, you guys are not saving this.
And it's still alive. We're looking for these extra challenges in the 50s, though they have been there for Pirates. It hasn't been enough to slow the offense. Still alive.
Oh,
Max
nice.
Yu right inside the box and cuts down the offensive third to find the goal.
Great takeaway for Max Yu here. Towards the net, nice enough stop from Darth. And this one you're thinking, oh, Snowy's got this one. Max Yu's recovered though. And Darth's gonna recognize he's got the time and just pump that one to the other side.
And once they win possession, you're seeing players split off from Pirates. They're looking for that infield pass. But LCT, what a redirect, what a read. He's back. It's 3-3.
Skill Steal on the goal line, trying to figure out how to handle this bounce. I mean, good luck, no chance.
LCT will send it towards midfield. Max Yu followed up on the extension. But a couple of bad flips, and it's an open net. Gladiators miss the touch, and Pirates punish.
Devastating for Gladiators. You did an awesome job of getting back into this game, and Commutator just trying to manage a challenge, and it ends up
centered around.
Okay.
Still alive. No one else is up, though. It's Max Yu falling back into the play. Slowing it at midfield, and another open net again. The sharpshooter at midfield from Skill Steal makes it a 2-goal lead.
Close enough call. I like the idea, Commutator. You got to get aggressive, try and put the pressure on them, and even if you don't make the challenge, you had Max Yu behind.
But off the kickoff again. Another win for Gladiators. Let's see if they can convert it this time. They will have pressure towards the box. Quick cut in, and Skill Steal could put this one away. He will. 1-0 for Pirates.
LCT was in position of the middle of the box, and he just got a little scared. That pass for Max Yu a little too far, and he was thinking about it the whole way, like, can I really try and press
that ball down midfield? They understood the assignment, and they got it done. But it's up to Gladiators again to make a response in this series. Is that right over? It is! It's frustrating, but it's Darth from long range.
And the thing I feared most has happened. You've given up two incredibly early. Commutator's deep back, too. might, just too high.
And plus or minus 10 feet, it's the same side of the field.
Yeah.
Far back, just throwing it down and hoping you have someone in position. Off the backboard, great shot from LCT.
Capitalization here from Gladiators. Missed execution on the backboard for Darth. Tough ask, to be honest. If you're driving up the wall, that's a lot easier, but if you have to jump up there with the timing to get the clear, and Gladiators with a fake kickoff here to try and get themselves equalized. They just might do it. Max Yu to himself, and he's gonna score the goal. Gladiators say, yeah, you gave up 2 and 30, but we're gonna tie it up before it even hits 4 minutes. Huge shot.
How can you not enjoy this series? The double tap off the backboard, and another kickoff win.
Giving them a few extra chances on the orange side, and now they have to be careful not to allow Pirates the same courtesy on their own, and indeed, they both get caught in their own corners. Snowy just goes right towards the middle, and they're a little too slow.
Darth wins the ball, and Snowy takes advantage. That quick
down, but he mis-executes the pass into the middle. That one could have put this one out of reach.
Hold on, they're upfield though. Maxu can make this touch.
Oh,
he can make that read, but he just has to let it fall through. It's great patience all around, and with 41 seconds, it's a tie ball game.
You love the call from LCT. I think he said, leave it, it's in. And a huge ball, nice block, and Gladiators seeing if they'll get the last chance in regulation.
All it takes is one swing. LCT on target. Oh, it floats through! It just floats through! LCT grabs the lead.
Commutator managing the challenge game wonderfully in the corner, working Darth, forcing him to make a play, and LCT. Seconds, or are we going to 6?
How do they do this time and time again? There's a bump, and that might have cleared the kickoff and killed it right where it stands. You got to keep it high. Snowy.
Oh, he's
it's
through.
The box.
What?
Oh, what is that from Darth? He's back. Tie game.
You must be joking, Snowy. Oh, Commutator, he saw the pass coming.
Back to these one-on-one games, the mind games for Gladiators and Pirates really come out in full force.
Nice misdirection from Skill Steals. Felt LCT coming, the physicality! The bread and butter is what's gonna close it out. The shot to the back post. LCT not able to connect on a challenge, and Pirates up the field quickly, find a huge bump, and close it out. And you thought for sure Gladiators are going to win.
Dad was parked there waiting for it.
Great attack there from Renegades. Unfortunately, the shot a little weak, and Team Secret, they're going to get a pinch towards the net. Nobody's home, and Team Secret break the deadlock.
It was a deadlock indeed, and for this to be the first goal, Fever didn't flip into the challenge, and you take a risk.
That doesn't feel good.
It just feels like you're giving the goals away. Like you said, yesterday, first 3 games, they let in goals.
What?
The bump out of the air. I thought this was going to be a save. But you see Knight, the little fake beforehand, and then getting the touch.
Wow.
And he just kept on boosting and got the bump.
And I don't even think that last man there from Renegades. Team Secret, no different. And you can see what that pressure does to a team like Renegades. They're not able to put anything together. I don't think they were threatening at all. And now Team Secret, they've got one off the ball. Oh, it's an own goal from Fever in the end. Sad with the credit.
We'll get another look at it. You see Fever with the side flip, CJ flipping right by, and then Fever, you know, I don't know if you can score. And it's safe. Fever keeping Renegades in this one. It was a nice effort from Team Secret, and they're still on the attack. That one bounces off the elbow and in, and it looked like it pinched off the ground. Something happened here.
You got a little help there from the inside post. It came off Fever. It came off Fever again. Like that back pass that we just saw. Renegades struggling to find any offense.
And Sad particularly has been very good on defense, but now we see Fever. The goals in this series, Corelli, they're not the usual ones we see. Fever blasting this one off the ceiling, and that is such a smart hit.
Wow.
It barely got
their own corner. Seems like Team Secret got him locked down. A couple of good challenges here from Fever. Gets him down the field. Kami, a second touch. It's going to go in for him. Another interesting goal from Renegades, and Team Secret couldn't keep up with it.
And again, it's off the ceiling. Kami going straight for it, bouncing it off the roof. On Aquadome. This is a big moment for the Renegades.
Certainly is. Especially the way this one's gone, but a kickoff goal for Renegades finally goes in their favor, and they take game 2 to tie it up.
The Renegades, these goals they had this game, not your standard goals. Two ball, and that one again going off the ceiling. The Renegades opting for that play, and it's been working so far, but that one going right back towards net. I don't think CJ expected that at all.
And I'm curious what CJ saw from his angle here. I just don't think he expected his teammates to lose the ball so quick towards CJ. That one's too high. Sad, good control. As he's still having to win a couple challenges. Fever goes high. Now CJ, can he put it away? Kami's there, he'll slot it home, and Renegades tie it up.
And this was an intelligent decision here. You see, Kami lands in front of net. CJ can shoot it on target, but Sad was coming off the wall. Didn't get much on it. There was a bump as well. CJ also getting a piece of the defender. Kami, the read, did he get the flip? Kami! Someone finish it for Renegades! It's Fever! That play, Kami, double tap, flip, reset, got a piece of it. Sad at night, we're both thrown off in Fever, the perfect. We'll see if Team Secret can make any adjustments. Game 4, Renegades have won 2 straight. Can they keep that streak going, or will Team Secret get one back? And a quick goal, 7 seconds in. Kami, he had that flip reset pressure that resulted in the goal, and then you see that pinch from Fever. What a play for Renegades. We've seen a couple of those dunks and pinches not go in the favor of Renegades.
Team Secret, you mentioned Sad early on, and hold on a second. How about we mention Math as he puts one away and lobs it to the far side.
And Sad getting that hit. You see CJ and Fever both in the same spot. I think CJ wanted a better hit than that.
Put it Fever, he's got the last man isolated and couldn't get over Sad. A good block, and now he's out of boost.
And credit to Sad, whose defense has really kept him in it, but what are you supposed to do with no boost and your teammate bounces it off the backboard? Matt didn't want Kami to take the shot, but Kami had other plans.
He's only got one option when he goes towards his net. Tough to go any other way. Now Renegades back up by 1. Fever dishes off to Kami, backboard. Kami still up. Can he drop it down? Yes, he can! And it's Renegades up by 2.
And Kami's heating up, about to break out in a 5-alarm fire. Look at that crispy shot.
There from Renegades. And Team Secret still not able to break out. I thought maybe that was the opportunity for them with low boost. Fever's chasing the last man, and the last man can't make the save. CJ will put it home.
And CJ was so patient. He sees Math getting harassed, catches the ball, doesn't take the shot right away, and that really...
He's been spectacular here in this series through and through. One more is required from Renegades to take him down. Team Secret, though, maybe other plans. Math will put it away to the right side.
And you see this play here. Somebody got in front of the defender and hit the brakes. You see right here, Knight getting that in Fever's way. It actually climbed for Renegades. Kami's been doing so well, buying just enough time for the Renegades to get back into it.
Oh, he has no boost.
CJ no boost to get it. Rebound out. Kami shot! It's good! And the Renegades take down Team Secret and beat South America once more.
What a drive from Kami! Right in front of Knight and Matt.
Arsenal, but that's even a tall task alone.
And I'm wondering how comfortable SMPR are just staying in the backfield, because Spacestation Gaming, if you watch that version 1 series, Spacestation Gaming were holding so much pressure. The first goal in favor of Arsenal for Spacestation.
Oh, he sets it up, avoids the bump, carries it right towards the front of the box. Big bump on the Casio, and Arsenal's there. This G trying to hold on from a flurry of shots and opportunities. Quick pass into the lane, and Exotic will slow it down to the ground. Got Daniel in front, beats 1. Reynolds, the dump. Here comes Casio, and Exotic will close the deal.
I'll say it right here. I think SMPR have the best corner play we have seen throughout this wild card tournament. They have been flawless with these 50-50s, getting the ball from the corner.
Plenty of resources here for SMPR, but early on, you are looking at SDG to continue that assault. Threadle toward the midfield line. He'll be looking for a challenge, potentially pass. He'll find Daniel on the wing, and it's an open net. It's just far too easy for the young one.
And that third man from the defense of SMPR, I believe, got knocked out of the way. I'm looking at it. We got Shaw set, flying high, Exotic backflipping. He didn't even get bumped. Just a big
championship runs. It's difficult to beat when the audibles come into play, and you have Daniel who can take it from the sidewall like this. Second touch as well.
Okay.
There's down to Reynolds. Great redirect. It might be through, and it will for Reynolds. It's a 2-goal lead early.
Truly threading the needle here for Spacestation Gaming. These are early shots from the midfield, not right in front of the box, and it's still... And that way you can force some better 50-50s. Here comes Exotic, though, maybe off the crossbar and out. It's not on target. There's a demo coming through, and then down the other end goes Arsenal.
Really easy to read when there's no one in your way.
Oh,
quick cut, takes advantage, and that's great calls all around. You know the communication is lighting up.
For another follow-up, these shots just not accurate to go through.
I mean, the shots are okay. It's just the power just isn't there. Double commit. Hey, it's good. It floats over. It's a 4-2 game, but with only 20 seconds to play, it's going to take a little bit more.
Need some kickoff magic following this goal is a good touch from Exotic, a double commit, but of course you have to send the full
house side. They have done such a phenomenal job of keeping so much pressure right on the goal line. SSG haven't been able to deal with it as of now.
Where's that defender going?
No way, it's right over. Big save, it's still out. Arsenal comes in and denies the third goal from Semper. And they keep the trend going. It's already something dangerous gets slung towards the net. But Arsenal was ready in the wing for the shovel pass. It just won't land. However, he recovers nicely. And just as I say that, they find something.
This is unreal, the transitions. Daniel doesn't have any boost, and then a disaster strikes where one player goes for the demo, finds it.
Across from Reynolds, SSG getting very creative with some of their looks towards the net.
Yeah, and creative with the bumps as well. You don't expect Arsenal to go for it, but then cutting across from the left side of the ball, getting as much power as he can. Shot set 45, sinks it in.
Great pass. Nice catch. Better finish. All the way through for Semper. They do that so well. They're great at starting
the control. Pay attention to that previous first touch, keeping it within his own grasp and then able to get so much power. But Spacestation Gaming know how to react, and they know how to recover. Daniel on the other side. What a fastball.
Clock this one in on the gun. 72 miles an hour.
Oh my.
Ridiculous redirect and the pre-jump to meet it. And he gets boost off of it. You already have Arsenal overextending upfield. But off the backboard, Semper still applying pressure, denying the extra push.
There it is.
Top bar, and it falls down perfectly. Exotic will tie it up.
We were just waiting for this final shot to come through. Reynolds couldn't get a touch on it. A big whiff off the backboard, and Exotic, picture perfect, top corner and gaming down the other end.
Arsenal's gonna take it, and he beats one. It's up to Reynolds.
Up.
Down to Daniel, alive, big block, and it's an open net. It's gonna be game two, and Semper take it away.
And it's all thanks to this 50-50. Not only did Cassio get the read to set up the follow-up from Exotic, but everybody from Spacestation Gaming had committed on that play and set up a play. So kudos to Semper for being able to adjust on the defensive side. Both teams missing, and there's some space for Reynolds. Maybe a bump comes through. Cassio is last man back, out of position, too far forward, and it's 1-0 for SSG.
I mean, you're certainly worried about Daniel being there for the connection, but Reynolds just puts a shot towards the net.
Yep.
And you got to make that save if you're Cassio.
From SSG, a nice shot from Reynolds. We'll see if Exotic maybe can make some magic here. Off the kickoff, he has the flick, and it's safe from Arsenal, but we get a follow-up. Shot set 45 says, I got you. I'm going to put this one in. You don't have to worry.
That's a great way to respond. You have a demo in the back line, and Exotic puts it high enough where the challenge from Arsenal would have been essentially the better block. Cassio, huge.
Cassio is insane right now on the defensive side. I remember in the pre-show we talked about defensive MVPs. Cassio might be in the running, but still here comes the follow-ups. Another shot goes in. Daniel, you talked about him so much, and finally he answers your call.
I mean, it's set up by Arsenal. Cassio played great defense on the swing before, but Daniel closes the deal. And Exotic gets some second and third rebounds from Space Station. Can Semper keep this one low? No, Reynolds will take it away.
Got space.
He's got all the space.
He's got space.
Reynolds gonna move through, and here comes Daniel. It's 3-1.
Do not give Reynolds any space. Past one defender, flip reset, past the second defender, and it's free for Daniel.
I mean, that's what...
Sell it even? I mean, this is ridiculous. So much time in the air, but obviously with that flip reset, he deserved to get past that second defender, but Semper, they're not going to go out without a fight. Shot set 45, a hammer to the back of the net.
What is that angle? Comes cross field, picks it up from Cassio.
Ooh.
Plays it so tight. Gosh. Nothing, but it doesn't matter. Exotic will take it away.
And thankfully, Exotic had some boost because Reynolds, it looked like he took every pad on the field. Arsenal, the follow-up, that's going to be it. The first goal in favor of SSG.
You can do it, we can do it. You got no boost, you're going to get punished. A win by Reynolds, and right when Arsenal makes that jump, you know that's a goal. This series, it could just come down to 1-goal games. It really could just be a 1-0 scoreline. You would never know.
Oh, look at the control. It's there.
And front bounces it high off the bar. Here comes Cassio. There it goes. He's back. Game tied.
Look at the way Shawset controlled this and then forced a 50-50 to get it through the defender who came from above the net.
Gets in the way. Cleared off the backboard. Breathe for the moment, but not for long. As Exotic will catch it to Cassio. Top left post. It's so easy for Semper.
This shooting accuracy from Semper. I haven't seen anything like this. Exotic off the backboard, Cassio. Obviously, this is an ideal situation. You think Gaming almost always have possession of those midfield boost pads. They're getting robbed right now. Same with Cassio. If Cassio's being aggressive, that's a move that Semper have implemented. Here comes Exotic. Another corner shot.
Look at his boost. He had like nothing.
Oh my.
And he still puts it
He
right
has
towards
no
the net.
boost.
He's got nothing.
Not even a single pass.
You know, I liked that play. I liked that play because instead of taking a shot that could ricochet right back out to midfield, you try to play it low, get
Cassius there.
and that is what you get for it. You get possession away, you come back up with full strength, everything in the tank, and you have an opportunity to spread out on the field, and Shawset with a fantastic pass to get it to Cass. On this trio for so long. When will it come out?
You asked for it, Daniel. We needed a better shot.
How much can he do? It floats in. Arsenal finally upfield pays off. The overextension comes together, and it's a double commit that leaves way to an open net.
Exotic and Shawset getting things mixed up. Both of them up for that shot.
30 seconds to go.
This is it. Space Station Gaming, 1 goal to even the playing field. Reynolds up early, Shawset. The accuracy still standing tall. That one just given away. Reynolds looking for a player, trying to connect some passes, but Exotic harassing him on the offense.
Yeah, Reynolds made the right play.
Pass off the ceiling and the backboard. There is space for Space Station Gaming. Do they end it before OT?
They might. Reynolds, he's going to sneak through. Here comes Daniel.
No way, no way!
And Daniel again with the 1v1!
Daniel! Everybody's speaking about Laniel. He's coming out here on top. 6.
Send it towards the high part of the backboard. Trying to clear it away, but SSG have no luck right now. Exotic has Castillo as well.
Oh,
it's just going to float in, and it just rolls its way forward. Semper had all the numbers up. SSG had it as well, but they get baited around one another.
Oh my goodness, Space Station Gaming absolutely thrown for a whirl.
Daniel's out.
Oh no.
Out. There's a demo. And here comes Daniel.
What is that pass?
Has to play it high off the backboard. You're going to have to slow it here like he does. A triple tap. What? Reynolds again.
How?
It happens every time, and SSG find the goal.
How did they make this work? Daniel just did the impossible. He controlled it off the backboard, recovered. Wasted.
He wanted a pass. It just wasn't around. Shawset cuts it again, but SSG running a bit low between Arsenal and Daniel's department. How long will it last? Classic shot, and it falls in again. Shawset takes them down, and Space Station have to try again tomorrow.
And it's a classic play from the corner. Look at the pop-off, the hugs coming out. Casio feeling it right now. The energy, top-notch from these 3 boys.
Boost. Zazonix. The boom up to Mawson. Mawson towards the backboard. Awkward ball for Jack. He misses, but Scrubkilla tries to bit. Scrubkilla, did he just not see Zazonix?
I think he thought he could just beat him. But Zazonix, look at the angle he takes. He took the back boost.
The other corner and has to follow it up because he's got no support there himself. Low boost situation as well. Pressure starting to mount. There's a bump off the backboard. Apparently Jack can't do anything about it. That has to be heartbreaking for Dignitas.
And look at this bump from Zazonix, just slams into Joris, and I think apparently Jack, of course, hoping that Joris
there. They are struggling to get into the play and kickstart the counter. Now we see some passing. Apparently Jack shot, bar down and in. Dignitas stop the bleeding.
There you go, and you can see Scrub in his face cam leaning back into that one. Happy to see that one drop through from his teammates. Jorius combining with apparently Jack. That lateral pass is so strong. And Jorius, a hard shot on target. Mawson there trying to clean it up. Apparently Jack, flip reset, running out of boost, gets the touch. Zazonix stops it from going in, but Jorius there, he'll slam it home, and we got ourselves a tie ball game.
Jack almost hitting that clip. You saw the demo in net as well. Zazonix getting a piece of it, and then it looks like Jorius might have even stolen that corner boost. Maybe back to Jorius, who launches it over Mawson. The backflip, no boost for Zazonix. This could be a chance for Dig. Jorius right to net. Lower corner! Jorius sniping that lower edge, and they get the win in OT.
That's some good vibes there from Dignitas, and Jorius, he's been a shooter here for Dig.
The light hit, gave it away. That one's barred down and out, rebound. Oh, Dignitas get away with one there, or will they?
Oh my!
No, they won't. Mawson overpowers them on the goal line. I thought that maybe Dignitas would get away, but that was true perseverance showing up from 0-1.
And this all starts off with Scrub making a boost for Zazonix. He gets over 1, over 2. Scrub's got to stretch out and maybe a pinch. He'll get through the net. The bump on Yam. And Dig able to tie it up.
Dig are bouncing back. It seems like when they're down and out, they just find a way to fight right back. Am's getting bumped by apparently Jack. Scrub, and that bump, it was going to be a goal. Well executed by everyone on that play.
Great work there from Dignitas. I thought for a second, hold on. Am's able to get one back here, and 0-1 Esports respond quickly.
Zizonic going in and just faking a challenge, and Scrub, again, a little bit too heavy of a touch, and it gets back.
From Ams. Now Mostyn, tough spot here. Joris just high. Still Dignitas, every single touch is towards the net. A little flip reset, why not for apparently Jack as they tie it up.
Apparently Jack has been out in front of net waiting for his looks, and Scrub got around that ball so nicely.
Wow.
Scrub had giving us another one. And that shot, rebound out. Scrub kill is demoed. Apparently Jack flips by it.
Need on target.
Going for the top corner. He throttled that off the elbow and in a perfect shot.
And he got all of this one. It says 54 miles an hour. That's because I think this...
We'll get it over to Ams, but Ams couldn't get it on target.
Now Dignitas back the other way. Joris, look at the shot. Look at the power and the placement as he puts Dignitas finally on the board here.
And that's one of those plays that are telegraphed. You know what's coming, but you still got to stop it. Powered up.
Ams able to turn it away.
Mostyn couldn't get that out. Double commit. It's a light lob off the crossbar, back down. Apparently Jack puts 0-1 out of their misery. They were struggling on this play. You saw the double commit.
Wow.
Mostyn couldn't clear that out. Commit from Dignitas. There's a demo. The shot, rebound, turning on it. Zizonic can't get there in time. Apparently Jack all on his own. Apparently Jack with the solo play.
There are so many great moments in just this single play from apparently Jack. The control off his own back wall. No boost to get downfield to keep it
done. Double tap pass out. Apparently Jack was jostled by Zizonic, and Jorius getting up in the air, getting the redirect.
And he's looking good. We've talked about him so many times. Just the shooter today right now, and another great touch there.
We saw Dignitas come back when they were down with about this much time left, but they only had 2 goals to come back from, and now Jorius puts in a 5th.
He slotted that one this time, and 0-1 are really struggling just to hold on to the ball from their own side. I think they're trying to keep possession, but we've seen from both sides really.
Sleeping too long, alarm not waking them up. You wonder if they ever would. And then they have a game like this, and it just makes you wonder. And we do see one back, one on the board for 0-1 Esports. They prevent the shutout, and they do get one for next game.
A feel-good goal here for 0-1 Esports. They needed one. Spent a lot of time on
Dignitas. They're threatening. Jorius blocking out that ball in the midfield, but it bounces out to Ams. Ams rebound to Mostyn, and Mostyn will get the early goal for 0-1 Esports.
And finally a good look here for 0-1 Esports as they play that one off the wall. Ams with a great drive towards the net. Got apparently Jack to jump, and it's a tough save to make. Fortunately for Game 3 to even generate offense past the halfway line.
They were beat down 5-1. And now Scrub, bar down, is it gonna go in? Rebound, cleaned up by apparently Jack. Scrub knocked it off the crossbar, and apparently Jack has been playing cleanup crew.
Wow, what a touch there from Scrub, and great touch by apparently Jack.
How was that saved?
Puts it away, but saved by 0-1. 3 minutes left to play, and apparently Jack, he'll just redirect it in. Dignitas into the lead.
Dignitas has been cherry-picking these games. Jorius had the redirect, Scrub had the one that went off the crossbar. Then you see apparently Jack faking out Mostyn. Zizonic's the one committing it. Jorius towards the net, surprising Mostyn. I don't think Mostyn was expecting the shot.
Just caught him out here. Jorius, again, he's just sniping the 0-1 net. Well played here. And Scrub, I mean, if Mostyn stayed on the ground to push your opposition and keep them on their own side, and that's really what Dignitas has been doing here against 0-1.
Scrub infield pass to Jorius. Jorius! Does this guy miss?
Not when his teammates set him up like that. Another 70+ mile an hour shot, and Scrub with a perfect lateral pass 90 degrees across the
Very similar to last game.
0-1 looking for some semblance of offense. Now the bump. Oh, he saved it himself with a follow-up there from apparently Jack, and it's 5-1 Dig.
Dignitas have come out swinging. They started off slow, but then once they got their footing, it was haymaker after haymaker.
Jack bails on that one. Coming up on 30 seconds left. A very similar situation to the previous game. And 0-1, hold on a second, gets one to go through, and they're within 3.
29 seconds left. They have to get 3. It's going to be tough, but possible if we see something quickly off the kickoff. Zazonix
Not able to put it home, and Dignitas says, why not? Let's just keep it up. Zazonix and 0-1 can do nothing about it.
and they want it to hit. They want to get this next game going, but
that's a hat trick.
That is showing you the mindset of Dignitas right now, the killer instinct. They want to put 0-1 Esports down for the count. 6-2.
Having to play so much defense in these last 3 games. Scrub, another great touch across. Jorius strikes true once again for Dignitas. It's 1-0.
Do not give Jorius a look. He will score it. Ams got the touch, but it's out to Jorius. He sees his window near post.
How many times now, just in game 5 here, we've seen them just lob it up or just see it bounce away from their own side. Jorius will go again through the defense. It's like everyone's watching him, and it's 2-0 for Dignitas.
This is like they're in free play. Everyone going for flip resets. Jorius the flip reset. And we're seconds away from the half point of the game. Dignitas has this in control. Just, hold on a second.
No.
Oh, hold on a second. Jorius does it once more.
He just is unstoppable. He just keeps going. A beautiful second touch off the wall. And what can I say? Now this one comes across the box. Scrub was cut out by a defender. Still dangerous. Jorius again gets over it. Apparently Jack went, and he'll just go through. He knew he was scoring that before he got the touch. And Dignitas 4-0.
5-1, 6-2, and now 4-0. Dignitas.
But today is certainly a new day, and Dignitas looking super clean here against 0-1. Everything in their favor. Apparently Jack, another one. They're still screaming about it, and it's 5-0.
And they're getting hyped, and for good reason. This is the World Championship, Corelli. This is what all these teams have been playing for. Will they get one more for the road like we saw in Game 4?
They do like to keep it up here at 0 time. That one will drop. It will be Dignitas 4-1 over 0-1 Esports.
And what a series that was.
You'll get a clean piece out. KV1, lots of space in there, and a very awkward for Banana Head. Goal line save is not enough. Astromik with the first goal.
Just shot after shot after shot, and Pioneers forced to play far more defense than they would ever want. Preparation and all the analysis that they bring to their pre-game preparations, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's got a plan till they get punched in the mouth, and KV1 has added another goal for the club, this time only 11 seconds into Game 2.
Beautiful goal.
Now lost. Well, actually, fortunately, had that go to KV1. Good pass to Lost. And again, another stop from the Pioneers, but something's got to give, and it eventually does. Second goal for KV1 in this game and series, and the club are just bombarding the Oceanic team's net.
It's a barrage of. This is a breakdown, all because the club, again, just so aggressive, willing to get those demos in, and Pioneers just look very uncomfortable. Can they get this goal? They can. Scrub able to pull the team back in.
8 minutes and, or rather 7 minutes and about 46 seconds is what it finally took for Pioneers. They got one. They need another to at least force overtime. This goes right to Super Lucky. He's got Banana Head up ahead, and he scores right off of Lost. Here come the Pioneers.
Banana Head putting this one in. The initial 50 is great. Super Lucky puts it in space, and Banana Head goes to get it. What a save coming out there. Took the team there. Team effort, but not done yet. You see a bump come through. Is this it for Super Lucky? Top left slot! Super Lucky steps up and makes a super play!
Couldn't have placed it any better if he could point and click. Unbelievable.
They have to keep this momentum going for the Pioneers, as this series is now in an even deadlock. The demos will still come out, and the club will still score if you don't do anything about it. It's Lost with the first goal.
They have scored first in all 3 games in 11 seconds in Game 2. Now has it, only as far as Scrub. Banana Head still very far forward. and be a bit of a nuisance. Got this one set up for Scrub for the tie, and he bounces it home.
Bounce shot in, Pioneers back into the game. The way they had things locked down, it was only a matter of time. It's a low shot from Scrub. He won't
keep them alive, as does KV1, and the demolition ensures there's no follow-up. To the backboard here, it's a free ball and a free goal! Astromic right between the eyes!
It was the counterattack they needed. Lost. Cut apart the defense, left the lane open, and a straw make right the board here for Pioneers. And they still can't get one. Even that one, they sit in the house, they come up empty, they got no boost. They went in there to stop that goal! The club take the lead again.
I mean, it's like watching a Mayweather fight. You just let the other guy punch himself out, and then you come in with one shot. Boom.
Even after this push from the club, it feels like they're trying to bring him out and then hit them with a strong counterattack instead of playing an aggressive game. There's a chance for a bump. Banana Head will find it. It works, and Pioneers, they take the lead at a clutch moment in game.
It's not a demo. It won't show up in the stats, but super lucky. The lead scored first in a game. Actually, I think it's their first lead, period.
Oh. No, it's not. I mean, they've won a game. They've won a game.
Yeah, they won it in OT. They never led in that game. KV1 immediately answers back with 32 seconds left, and all that hard work for naught as we reach 20 seconds. Scrub's got to get to this. Super Lucky so far back. He could be called into action here. KV1 didn't get a lot of it, and Super Lucky scores.
Very well done. Super Lucky getting involved. Scrub forces KV1 to get that touch. Is very uncomfortable. It's a statement that still holds on to this game.
Not many cheap ones at all in this series. Here's another opportunity that KV1 throws to the backboard. He'll chase it himself, and he'll score! Do it all himself through traffic.
Yeah, I think KV1 gets bumped here. Yeah, he does. Scrub gets a piece of him. KV1 goes up.
This away. The demolition will slow things down for the club. It keeps the Pioneers on the attack, and this just bounces through. Banana had never touched it. It doesn't matter.
You're right. You can see it. It doesn't matter. They're still going to celebrate no matter what. Whoop. Banana Head doesn't get the 50. Will the club be able to close this out? They're trying right now on this drive.
These wildcard teams have put on one heck of a show, but this one waterfalls right down, and KV1, I mean, it's almost like he was playing the mist, and why not?
Exactly. And that's you're right. If you're not going to hit
save, it's almost like after that demo, they stopped thinking their work was done. Now they got 3 seconds.
Pass.
Super Lucky for the tie. No, Banana Head's got to catch up. He does. Where is Scrub?
Has to turn.
He's out of the play. So is Super Lucky, and so are the Pioneers. The club get the dub.
The club do it.
High mechanical plays and offense from Mist in the previous round against Dignitas. They're up against what most would consider tougher competition. It's not going to matter. Dries punching in the first goal, like you mentioned. What a tune-up he's had in this most recent split.
Love the setup as well from Mist into this series against Carmine. What I do like about Optic is that they've found another level of pace. Here's Nolly, however, almost gets past Mist.
Oh, why?
And he's done exactly that.
Yeah, looked like a bit of a stranded third man here. Illusion trying to control the play. Wasn't really able to get anything going, and you see Mist in the do with the save there. Well played by Nolly nonetheless to get the ball high and up and over his head. Dries now 1v1 with Itachi. He's going to go under him, and Dries puts in a second goal just as quickly as KCorp's tie.
Kickoffs looking like the X Factor. Which team is going to be able to make better use of them? We will find out throughout this series. Illusion against Astral, but Astral sees his shot smothered over there by Mist.
Yeah, not on the same page there with the follow-up. Nolly will make a move now and gets his second goal of the game. So although the initial attack kind of ground to a halt, Nolly half flips back into position. Disruption from Astral leads to a much better opportunity for him getting up into the air, challenging players like Astral. They're going to be a threat if you give them time.
Left it for Nolly!
Oh!
13 seconds, Optic! That's all you have to turn this back around.
It's actually to the backboard. Illusion did not go for this. And I think the goalkeeper from Optic was a bit confused.
Infield passes. Optic have those covered. And managed to get quite a few counter-attacking goals from those. There's Itachi. of the challenge. He rolls very nicely to Nolly. That's his fourth.
Well, this is reminiscent of a goal we saw Optic score on Dig yesterday on Aqueduct, where it was Illusion forcing the 50-50 towards his teammate. Look at the way that Itachi.
Now off the backboard one more time. Dries recognizing he's not under pressure. Still, KCorp sends somebody. Means Itachi's got a lot of work to do. Pass two, miss. Can they put it in? Can they ever?
What a play by Dries. Just takes his time in defense, gets the reset, past Itachi. Astral beaten to the punch by Mist. To see a player, like you mentioned, had such a tough start to his career, so much pressure on his shoulders. Now he's just playing as if he's got none. He's really thriving in the moment, but here comes Itachi. The KCorp respond.
If you want to talk about rough starts to their career, Itachi will look at you and laugh and say, I came from as far away as I possibly could have done.
The ball to a teammate, even in a position where it looks like he's got a play on it as well.
It's just trust. As it drops down, Itachi straight at miss. There's the follow. It's Nolly again. 5 goals, 2 games. Stop him if you can.
Astral infield to Itachi. Mist had to just get in the way of what the KCorp proposing. News from the B stream, by the way. The club have ended OCE's reign of terror against them as Nolly drops in the opening goal in Game 3 on the A stream. Looks like this one surprised KCorp. It's a great shot by Nolly, but Illusion with a careless mistake there. He's got
that didn't even need to be that good. His Illusion was that far out of position. Still cannot accuse Nolly of anything other than perfection with his shots. Now it gives one to Astral. The duo is rocking and rolling.
Yeah, not a lot of happy faces at the Optic side of the stage here. Dries, again, worried about the shot.
Of challenges.
Yeah,
they believe in it every single time when a lot of teams will see the challenge and go, all right, I'm going to play for the more sensible option. And the more sensible of you out there wouldn't write Optic off just yet.
Yeah, it looks like Nolly spawned from a demo, turned to grab the boost. He didn't realize for Optic to make those plays. They've been lacking them the entire series against KCorp, who seemed like a triple threat in comparison. Here comes Nolly, bro, double after the mind game. Unreal by Nolly. Absolutely single-handedly destroys Optic with a stunning play.
This cannot turn on in time. And where's Astral? He's already sitting on the backboard, waiting for his opportunity. It's not going to come his way. But what is going to come KCorp's way is points to Nolly.
No way.
Second hat trick.
I mean, that is quite a great goal, even though it doesn't actually change anything. Nolly's up way before this, but Itachi backboards it. Now it's going to be Optic having to scramble back as both teams briefly there landed a bit out of position. Itachi beats his man. Astral's there for it. And already KCorp 1-0 up.
Just belief, utter belief every single time somebody's trying to put together a play. And Astral already there. Dries hasn't even jumped.
To be taken.
We are back into the midfield. Itachi, backboard. Who's first to it? Well, it was going to be Nolly. Now to Astral! Too much power.
And all eyes on Nolly, who's been forever the goal scorer today. Illusion and Dries only looking to see what he's up to. No one ready to contest as.
But it has been academic. KCorp, fly the flag. Today, the color is blue. KCorp, we will see you at the main event.
And that is unbelievable. After Optic's sweep of Dignitas yesterday, not many were brave enough to expect a KCorp 4-0. The way that they just played that, it looked like Optic were just completely lost. No idea what to do mechanically, no idea what to do positionally, and can you really blame them? What KCorp just did was world class.
Very uncomfortable, low boost challenges being made. Beast mode, shot blocked again. Veloce aren't letting anything through. Version 1 need a little bit more. Com gives it to him. First goal of the game.
And with that goal, now Com does have as many goals as this starting roster for Veloce. His 14th. Not well enough to get the win in Game 1, but only a 1-0 result against a team that people kind of assumed is going to walk right through this Swiss stage as Beast Mode flies right through uncontested.
Look at this. Beast Mode. He had the flip. He was looking for the bump. You see,
make sure to secure it before anybody from V1 could steal. Here's SMW with nothing available. Senzo's shot gets through as nobody could contest. Beast Mode stuck way back in the net, and Veloce get their first goal to tie.
Look at this, off the corner, great bump from SMW, sends around, but Veloce, when they are on offense, they seem very efficient, much more so than game one. Here's Senzo, you can see the bumps, you can see the roll in! Veloce charge, they send the whole house, and boy do they come up with a goal.
They are not intimidated in the least. 2 in the way of Beast Mode. Now 8 consecutive games here, decided by just 1 goal. Between the last series and now this one. It's SMW, he's a fake. Senzo for real, 19 seconds in, and Veloce have brought the heat again.
Gets the demo, net wide open.
Trying to get involved, and he almost got one, if not for maybe the best defender on the pitch. Torment being in the way. Here's Calm, looking to answer back, and it goes in off of Senzo.
V1 strike back just as quickly. Great counterattack. Torment, you gotta put a hand up to block that. They do so. Who's in the net? Senzo still on the way.
He absolutely had to at the end of that rally. And now here's Beast Mode, one-on-one with Senzo. Doesn't have any blockers. There's Calm on the follow, and version 1 take game 3.
Great work from V1 on this drive. Beast Mode baits out Senzo, forces the 50 because he knew Calm was right. Something that I really love seeing from them. But we still have lots of time here. Beast Mode lining up the double. Calm putting it in. It's a 1-2 punch for V1, and it works every single time.
Oh, what a great touch by Beast Mode, too. I mean, Senzo has to be waiting for the shot, not giving version 1 any time at all to set up any kind of plays. It is just breakneck pace, back and forth, all over the
Beast
field.
Mode turn?
Beast Mode couldn't get to it in time. It didn't matter, as Calm will wrap that one home.
Yeah, I didn't know if Calm had the control here, but boy, oh boy, did he. Light touch, went for the 50 in front, kept the ball in front of him as well.
Much as they have, as Senzo couldn't even get contact on this ball. And Beast Mode will send it away with Twiz rotating back for boost. It's SMW trying to make the save, and Beast Mode will get credit for the goal. He might have been helped out by SMW here.
Listen, it doesn't matter, because this is the beast we're looking at. Whoop, able to hit that. I mean, you still have an extra chance, but you just don't want to be there.
Now you're going up against the team. Oh boy. Senzo adds his 10th goal of the wild card stage. He's got them all for Veloce as he just powers right through Beast Mode.
Plays it low that he gets in front of very fast. Really been putting on a show as his work cannot be denied. Highlight play, standout impact, Calm, doing it for V1.
Twiz jump down Veloce. But now here's Twiz looking for his first goal. Denied by Torment. Follow up. It's all on Senzo, who almost converted. SMW now over to Twiz. He'll have it in the air at least. But V1 forced it. Dies right in front of the goal line. Version 1 by the slimmest of margins. Keep version.
A man who has come from a previous North American situation is now over in Japan to live and is therefore being able to compete despite being under that US flag and realize who else to stand up and take the lead in game number 1.
Coming into this one, he already had around 80% goal participation, and you can see why. His finishing is clean, and it's Daisy that ends up saving the day. Oh, Happy Meal then gets his reflexes called into action. Daisy puts it over the top. Still it remains 1-0 until there's Tenhao. Look at that reaction.
The sheer elation. Tenhao leaning to the right of his monitor, looking to the crowd and saying, come on! They know this is a position that Sigums into that back right corner. Happy Meal is worked around to dive for low on boost, but look at this pressure building. Tenhao to shoot, Daisy to save, and realize goal number 3.
Realize it's just involved in everything that Senbei strikers have done. They are sprinting over the finish line in this first game, and it will be their first ever game.
Double commits, they cannot continue. The first of, hopefully, not many.
Yeah, no, that was a lovely touch there for him to die for. That's exactly what I want to see from Bravado. They're putting on this attack, and Happy Meal gives them the lead, gives them the first goal in the game, gets them involved in this series.
The last 40 seconds for Happy Meal, he has looked brilliant. He had a couple of lovely touches on the right-hand side, and then the right-hand side of the post, not giving them a goal this time. Instead, Happy Meal and Daisy challenging another double commit from him. But as it falls to die for,
can be capitalizing on the dead ball midfield.
It's a lovely finish from to die for, but I love to see this. Look at the right of your screens right now. Sigum's in the center. Even though they've conceded, fist bumps all round, keeping those vibes high, keeping them.
This roster too, going from Maru in fall, in winter, and then came down to Canra. Finally, Sigum, will he be that puzzle piece that can be getting another goal? Tenhao has been there for the entire journey, and the first goal in game number 2 for Senbei Strikers.
Look at the read here from Tenhao. Daisy's gone up to try and beat him to the ball, but Tenhao just has it absolutely perfectly.
At 100, he's burning himself down to 30 within seconds and doesn't win the ball. That seems to be a little bit of a symptom of overboost usage and wanting to have that speed. Realize managing to get that equalising goal with 1:40 remaining.
Yeah, there was no problem with his boost management there. Realised Sigums, though, look at the pace, swirling in the air, and then realised he just seems to be the player that's always in the centre. And they do finally clear.
Realize drop that ball central, but to die for is the one to read it instead. The 20 seconds remaining, overtime is on its way, but a shot to the left-hand wing and to die for. Bravado gained the lead.
Look at this lovely speed from Daisy and past 2 goalkeepers as well. There was Tenhao, there was Realize, but only as far as Sigums. Happy Meal again getting involved. Bravado just charging in from left to right, sweeping. But Tenhao's breaking through, and Tenhao's giving them the lead, and look at them celebrate.
An eruption of elation. Tenhao gets that flip reset beneath Daisy, uses that flip onto this
one and wedge it in. Daisy will do the job for him. 20 seconds, Bravado have to get an attack going.
But instead it falls to Senbei Strikers again with a chance. Realize with a Doomsy dish, with a previous Doomsy teammate, everything comes full circle.
You got to love that. Look at it. There he is. The mechanical Meister. Really step up from one game to the next. So although that one went pretty cleanly to Senbei Strikers, this one could be completely different over here on Utopia. Oh, touch. That is from Realize. Tenhao sees it away, but it's all about the redirect.
The fact that Tenhao passes that low, Realize can swipe it beneath. Die for unable to make contact. Daisy
going for bumps, making it difficult for Senbei Strikers to defend.
But the pressure and the attack coming in, can Happy Meal reach that ball? He's unable to. The pinch going very much the way of Realize. The crowd is moving to Senbei Strikers for their love. Happy Meal absolutely not to blame.
They keep on attacking. It's a good play from them. Realize they send that one down the line, but Divefor should be able to get here. Good solid clearance. That might be going all the way in, and it is going all the way in. Bravado pretty much get a freebie straight back.
Divefor levels up and repents for his previous sin as he spots that goal completely open. Uses the corner of the Octane, sends it back behind. They fall behind by 1.
Happy Meal though, lovely transitional pass to Divefor. And again, realizes up close. I think Senbei Strikers have realized they have the complete aerial supremacy right now. Realizes having the series of his life.
I love that block, continuing that boost, and then he straight away heads to the left-hand side. He's being able to block them out every now and then, just sometimes it squeaks past them. Maybe that defense can work itself into offense, but Sigums in the center, nods to Tenhao, says, that is how we do it.
Just look at this pace right now, Sigums, and smashing in. We've seen a few finishes like that in this tournament. I feel like team's just as good as Senbei Strikers at least. They can get this goal, they can take this lead and can get back in this series, but not when Sigums and Realize are combining in the air. Not when Realize is getting the flip reset. Realize getting the finish. Not when Realize is absolutely brilliant.
Realize returns to his form, catching with a flip reset, double tapping it. Cannot lead by 2, just the one separating.
Again, another save from to die for. He has the read, but Tenhao, he could finish it here. That one's to the back wall. Realize he puts it in. APAC North are joining the party, so close to the region's first win.
Sigums in the central camera holds his hands to the sky.
He's so desperate to get involved. Happy Meal wants to put this one away. He can't do it though. Senbei Strikers, they've finally done it for Asia Pacific. They've been at every single major, never won a game. A 0-second goal, a celebration, a cherry on top. Call it whatever you want. They don't care anymore. Senbei Strikers have done it for their